And if you ain't, why not? That is our motto this September morning. It's
question.
Saturday. Good morning. And if you ain't, why not?
If you ain't, why not? Maybe people are sleeping, so instead, you know what you need to do? Set your DVR the night before.
If you ain't, why not? Get up right now. By the way, we're going to tell you which school district is getting rid of cupcakes in favor of kale. Well,
Ooh,
yeah,
yum.
and brownies in favor of carrots.
Yeah.
And again, which TV network has decided the Pledge of Allegiance is so offensive its viewers shouldn't be allowed to see it?
We're going to fight back against the cupcake police this morning because, you know what, on the plaza a little bit later, we're going to be doing some steakums. You ever eat some steakums? Wow! Steakums, you know what I'm talking about?
No.
No, do tell.
Well, stick around then. Yes, I'm getting some cheers over there. It's meat and it's delicious. That's all you need to know, really.
Steakums. All right, well, right now we need to start with this Fox News alert.
Thanks a million, Rick.
That's
Coming
right.
up, an American convicted of murder.
Did everybody at home hear that?
Unbearable.
We'll repeat it for the benefit of people at home. Thanks, Dave.
Thanks so much. Some other stories making headline this hour.
Enough dough.
You need to give us these beforehand,
I was
so then
about
we
to
can act
say,
like they're
Dave.
ours.
Dave, where are you performing this Thursday? You'll be at the Comedy
Live at the
Hall?
Laugh Factory in Secaucus.
Let's talk about Vermont this morning. You know it as a granola-eating state, right? It's pretty hippie-ish up there in their advancement for eating granola and staying true to the ground. Well, it looks like kids up there are going to start to eat a whole lot of kale if some school districts get their way. That's the new law: kale and gluten-free brownies at your lunch.
And also in Hershey, Pennsylvania. That's another one. That's kind of a shocking place to me since it's America's largest chocolate factory.
Capital, and when you drive down the street, you smell chocolate.
Is that true?
Yeah.
You really do?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So what the school there is saying is that instead of, for kids' birthdays, instead of sending in cupcakes and cookies and pies and things like that, instead of Americans is heart disease. And what does that come from? It comes from obesity. And very often as a kid, if you're eating a lot of junk food, you take those habits with you as you get to be older.
Sure.
I think that the key is to make it a treat. It's okay on your birthday. It's okay if it's your friend's birthday, but just don't have it after every meal.
Right, well, they're saying every day. I agree with you. In whole grains, which 100% whole grain rich foods, which we now know the science on whole grains. Ask Dr. Perlmutter, one of the leading neurologists in this country, about what that does.
I'd rather have kids be fat than dumb and screwed up, personally.
What would you rather have? Kids be fat and dumb? Wait, what was it? Kids...
I'd rather have them be fat than dumb and screwed up. Like, who cares what they eat? You know, pay attention to their moral and educational development.
And love them.
Rick, what would you rather have? Fat...
Coming into Fox and Friends this
Thank
morning.
you.
So your story, we just let everybody hear about that. You say this was totally inadvertent. You didn't mean to do this, right?
Yes.
That looked like that was on purpose, right?
Yes.
Being a free man at the moment, and you're still waiting on your court case to be heard. How does that make you feel?
Well,
Louis, you have some breaking news for us this morning to a local affiliate, a news channel, about this very thing and the contrast between the two. And what have you received this morning?
Well, on the appropriate resolution of this matter, his office being the prosecutor's office. Now, they've stood firm that they were not going to allow any other resolution for Shaneen, and it's just hopeful, optimistic that they might make the right choice.
Do you think that because you spoke out, this has been the effect that there may be a change in this?
yes, I do.
You say, and you were simply trying to protect your family. You're also not saying that it's standing like that it's right or wrong, everything that's going on with Ray Rice, though, right? And how do you feel for Janae?
It's, you know, but this
And
is
an honest
injustice.
mistake. You had the gun in your
He is really
out of this
yes.
case. Shaneen and Lewis, thank you so much for your
Thank
Thank you so much.
From the history of this administration, what would you say?
The answer is yes. I mean,
And they're very fast moving, and it seems to me one of the big fears would be they could overwhelm some of the Gulf states and prevent that.
well, the Gulf states are getting involved. By the way, the Islamic State has some. You're a self-funding mechanism now. So not only can you build up your infrastructure.
The harder we hit ISIS, the more this is going to inflame them and infuriate them and get them to fight even harder. Let's take a listen to Tom Brokaw on MSNBC. Not to do it?
No, this is one of the recurring root idiots.
Has nothing to do with Islam. No one told them, apparently. Buck Sexton, I appreciate it.
Thank you.